Hello again everybody and welcome to SWE Uprising. I am John Young and joined by the General Manager of the SWE, Gru. Gru, how are you this week?
I'm fine actually, thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm good. I got your own microphone.
Thank you very much.
Reason
It's about bloody time. I'm paying for this, isn't I?
No, Ted is. The reason being is you were using my microphone for the last 2 weeks and it smelled, so never mind. Anywho, so we are here at the SWE Training Centre in Dundee. If you think you've got what it takes to be an SWE wrestler, then facebook.com/Scott Pro Wrestling is the place to be for all the information regarding the SW Training School. Anyway, let's promote Ardler. We are back tomorrow with some heavy duty stuff lined up, including the Jackal, a gentleman that you had an encounter with last week at some point.
Yes.
He was not happy with you.
No, but I sorted that. Okay, and as long as the Jackal takes care of an issue for me, I will grant him whatever he wishes.
Well, speaking of that issue is indeed Darren Blair, who is back in the SWE this Saturday. Tomorrow is not only SWE's homecoming to the Ardler complex, it is Darren Blair's homecoming to the SWE, and he sent in this. Let's have a look.
I can't wait for Saturday. I'm more than ready than I have ever been. I'm feeling fitter, I'm feeling faster, I'm feeling a hell of a lot stronger. And look, I might just be looking the part as well. And when I hear this music playing inside the Ardler complex, I'm going to feel the wave of emotion the SWE fans are going to give to the Jackal. But not also that, it's to hear them chanting, Dazzy, Dazzy, Dazzy. I can hear it now, right in here and in here. So come Saturday, the people of Ardler get what they finally want. The people of Ardler, the people of Dundee, the people of the SWE finally get, after 6 long grueling months, this company and this army is back where it belongs, inside the Ardler complex. So, SWE Army, are you ready to bring the madness?
Here's the thing, Darren Blair can say that it's his homecoming, he's bringing the madness, whatever. Careful what you wish for. This might not be the homecoming that Darren Blair wants. This might not be the homecoming that Darren Blair fans want it to be. Because Darren Blair might well end up leaving in an ambulance. He might get taken to the hospital. Who knows? I know and I have faith that the Jackal will do the job that I have given him. And Darren, you will rule the day you stab me in the back, not once, but twice. Once, shame on me. Twice, shame on you.
Well, anyway, switching gears, last month at the Coldside Church at Uprising, a young man by the name of Lyle made his debut for the SWE and impressed in a very, very, very hard-fought back and forward contest with Stephen Ayre Miles. Lyle has actually sent this in with some words for Stephen Miles. Let's have a look.
SWE fans, this is the latest and greatest addition to the SWE roster, Lyle, and right now I'm outside the Ardler complex in Dundee, where this Saturday, the SWE comes home, baby! Oh yeah! And quite frankly, I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate the homecoming of the SWE and my very first appearance at the Ardler complex than with a match. Stephen Ayre Miles, this one goes out to you, brother. Last month at the Coldside Church, I put my hands up. You were the better man. You pinned me fair and square in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. I don't need to tell everyone. Everyone knows your accolades here in the SWE. A former heavyweight champion, a former future division champion. As the new star, as the rookie, the up-and-comer, my plans are to take the gold. And what better way? I feel it's only right that I challenge myself against one of the best that this company has to offer. So, Stephen Ayre Miles, the ball's in your court. will you give me the rematch that I want and I deserve this Saturday at the Ardler Complex? Be there.
Well, Lyle there issuing the challenge to Stephen Miles again for this month at the Ardler Complex. Lyle, of course, an athletic young man, a product of the training school here. Stephen Miles, one of the all-time greats here in the SWE.
Former Future Division champion, former World Heavyweight champion. Not an easy task, as Lyle found out last month. Lyle, yes, he is very good, but unfortunately he needs to learn chain of command, and just because he's going about shouting for rematches and challenges, he's asking the wrong people. There's only one person he needs to ask, and I haven't heard from him. So, you might get it, you might not.
Time will tell indeed. And speaking of challenges, one that relates to you in a roundabout way, Ken Caden has issued a challenge to JD Wild for the Future Division Championship. And I'm sure you have words about that.
Oh, that's going to be difficult, isn't it, eh? Look, I'm gonna do Kenny a favour here. I'm going to address this tomorrow night, live, in front of all the humanoids, in front of Mr. Caden. However, I will say one thing to Mr. Caden. You can throw the challenges to your boyfriend all you like, but again, do not disrespect me. But I will see you tomorrow night. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Fair enough. Well, that was strange.
Well, what was that?
Aldridge Odyssey. Luke Aldridge. He will be back, apparently, tomorrow night in the Ardler Complex. Do you have any announcements regarding Luke Aldridge?
Actually, light bulb. Here's what we're going to do. Tomorrow night, at the Ardler Complex, it's homecoming. And even though he's never left, but it is sort of a homecoming for the fans. Because for the first time in 6 months, they've got their god back, haven't they? And Luke Aldridge wants to save the SWE. So what would happen if the Saviour versus the gods? So there, Luke Aldridge versus Ian Ambrose.
You're actually quite good when you put your mind to it, you know that. Well, there we go. Luke Aldridge, Ian Ambrose tomorrow night. And can I ask you something?
Yes.
The sunglasses. You're inside.
Yep.
Why?
Because, Jonathan, I'm such a bright star that even I can't contain myself.
Anyway, switching gears again. One more match that's been announced for tomorrow night is Zach Leon, the number one contender for the SWE Championship, taking on Felix Fortune. What have you got to say about that one?
Well, Felix had some choice words on social media.
You're going to have a look at that in a second.
Yep, so... Well, let's just take a look.
Everyone in the SWE seems to be focused on inconsequential things like masked assailants and ringside proposals and made-up championship belts, when what they should be focused on is this: the SWE World Heavyweight Championship, the most important thing in the SWE, and by extension, the most
important champion in the SWE. Now, in a classic case of be careful what you wish for, Zach Leon has become the #1 contender for this World Heavyweight Championship. Now, I watched your match last month, Zach. I saw what it took to put Alex Webb away once and for all. It took every bit of your grit, determination and resolve to get that 3 count. But here's the thing. I'm not Alex Webb. Alex Webb is just a warm-up act compared to the SWE World Heavyweight Champion. You're in the big leagues now, son, and you're out of your depth. So I don't care what beef you have with the Jackal or anyone else. When you show up on Saturday at the Ardler Complex, you'd better bring your A game. Because if you don't, you will become yet another in a long, long list of people who have tried and failed to take this title away from me. I'm gonna take your complex. Felix, I'm going to take your belt.
So there we are, hearing from both men actually in the championship match tomorrow night. That should be one hell of a contest with huge implications on the winner, because if Jackal gets past Darren Blair, then the winner of that match has the Jackal to contend with.
Well, let's rewind, okay? I'll give credit where credit's due, okay? I'm not totally heartless. Zach Leon earned his opportunity, okay? I made it a #1 contenders match. Zach Leon, Alex Webb, no unsanctioned. put it all on the line, left it all in the ring. Zach Leon was the guy who got his hand raised. Number one contender. Earned it, deserves it, and he may be the next World's Heavyweight Champion. However, the winner of this match may well end up being the loser, because as you pointed out, I have promised the Jackal an opportunity at the Heavyweight Championship of the World, and we know that he is quite capable of getting the job done. He's the only man in SWE history to hold the Future Division Championship 4 times. In fact, he broke his own record because he was the first man to hold it 3 times.
Very, very true.
So whoever wins this match is going to have their work cut out for them. You don't get a break in SW. You don't get a break if you're the champ. Simple.
Looking for a brighter season, need to lay a burden down. Hey there, you drowning in a helpless feeling, buried under deeper ground.
Alex Webb, you want to know the most successful thing about you? It's the fact that you've managed to stay off my radar. But you keep throwing your stones at my windows. And you've been banging so hard on God's front door that you forgot that the devil lived there too. And it doesn't matter how much gasoline you pour through my letterbox. Doesn't change the fact that this house was already a fire hazard. Taylor about the fucking
Yeah, bro's trying at that bit. Oh!
What, sorry?
The SHM walked in.
What's that stand for?
Bro's pieced the bomb into the relentless cans.
Yeah, he doesn't want any help. Look at this. Ian Ambrose on his feet now. 5 stars.
Wow.
Pile driver! Wow! No! He kicked out! To his hero! There's arguing! SWE fans are saying too!
A Kano power driver! Death by elbow! And Ambrose still kicks out!
I'll tell you, the man's a god! I think Chris Hero just fired Ambrose up! Here we go! This is the Ambrose we know! This is just scumbag! This was the guy that held the championship for 400 days! Oh! Look out! Wait a minute! 1, 2... He got him! He got him! He got him!
He got him with a backslide!
You know, it's really cute. Alex, you finally get done with your Fisher Price, my first wrestling feud. And you come after me. Now, I might not be the man of glam, Zach Leon. But I'm the man of Grand Slam. Ian Ambrose. I've defended and beaten people for championships that your dumbass probably lined up and paid to get pictures with. I think you're forgetting just who I am. You're a pathetic little mark. And I am the man. I always have been, and I always will be. So you know what? I'm gonna do you a favor, kid. I'm gonna invite you into my house. I'm gonna take you to the kitchen. And I'm gonna force feed you fists, feet, elbows and knees. Wham! 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 Until you're sick as a dog. And I'm gonna drag you by your hair to my bathroom. Put your head in the toilet bowl. And keep flushing your Justin Bieber pus over and over again until you empty the contents of your stomach. And when you're tired, you can make your way up the stairs. You can visit the boudoir. 'Cause after all, kid, Spider-Man, this is your homecoming. But this is Ian Ambrose's house. And you're gonna recognize, just like everybody before you, that I am the Lord of the Manor, the Master of the House, the King of the Castle, the infamous scumbag, Ian Ambrose. And just like everybody before you, whether you want to or not, you're gonna drop your panties for daddy. Because I'm fixing to make another 5-star baby. Come at me! Test my savage bitch!
Well, it's not hard to see that the Ambrose of old is certainly back here in the SWE. What are you laughing at?
You know what? It pains me, right? It pains me that Ambrose is the one that got away. That Ambrose never ever stood at my side. That Ambrose was never by my side, my lieutenant. But at the same time, I love this Ambrose. This is the one that you don't want to mess with. This is the Ambrose that you don't want none of. Okay? This is the hashtag scumbag. Okay, that we all know and love. And what he just said there, he means. He ain't playing. So, good luck with that.
Yeah. Are you glad you cut Alex Webb loose when you did?
I stand by the decision. It's like I told you last week. Okay? I have a big fight tomorrow night. I should be training right now. I shouldn't be here doing this. Okay? But at the same time, I'm duty bound. But here's the thing. As I said last week, in 2 months, I'm in the match of my career. It's make or break. It's do or die. It's stay or go. Right? There's no in between. It's not big enough for the two of us. Either he goes or I go. Simple as that. And I could not have a guy the caliber of Ian Ambrose coming after the GWO, taking the GWO out one by one just to get to one guy. I could not sacrifice that. So I stand by the decision.
Okay, so it's got nothing to do with the fact that you're pooping your pants at Ambrose, no?
No.
Never mind.
I am not afraid of Ian Ambrose. In fact, once I'm done with Braveheart, then maybe. Who knows?
Are those fighting words?
No, not at all. I'm just proving a point.
Anyway, let's get on to the one thing that I've been dreading about you.
Me?
Yes, you. This is it. June the 30th. Tomorrow night, the GRU FC fight that you've been talking about for all these months now is finally going to happen.
See, when you mention it, do you get chills? Do you get goosebumps? Do you get that big fight feel? Do you get it, John? Do you get it?
Yeah. Checks the post, right? Cool. You did a cute little promo at the Douglas Summerfest, I believe. Do you want to have a look?
Oh, please do. Let's do it.
Well, Braveheart, here I am, Tayside's finest, and they're about to lock me up. Why? Well, it just so happens that I committed a crime, and that crime is I steal the show at every SWE, Uprising and Hell for Lycra. So, officer, do your duty.
Now see, that is entertainment, isn't it? Yeah? I mean, come on! And everybody watching, including this guy, how much were you hoping and pleading that he really did take me away?
I won't lie, I had a chuckle. It pains me to say that, but I had a chuckle.
There you go. Because I steal the show every single month.
So, do you want to talk us through your strategy for tomorrow night, or are you going to keep that to yourself?
Strategy is simple. I told you again 2-3 weeks ago. I am not leaving it to chance of 3 strange judges that I do not know, and I do feel that Braveheart will be too prideful to tap out. So I do believe that I will not get into tap. Maybe I might get lucky, you know, if I break his ankle or if I break his shoulder, maybe. But that's what it's going to take to get him to tap. So I'm going for the knockout. I'm going for what Tatanka started at Hell for Lycra 9. And I'm going to finish that. In fact, Braveheart will be even lucky if he makes it to Hell for Lycra. Because you see, Dave, you broke your promise to me November 2016. You know the conversation we had. And in 2017, you broke that promise, which started the domino effect. You started all this. Now I'm going to finish it.
Well, I don't think there's much left to say about that one. So tomorrow night at the Ardler Complex in Dundee, we are back. The SWE is back in Ardler. 6:15, the doors open. 7 PM, the show starts. You just don't want to miss it. It's going to be one of the biggest shows of the year outside of Hell for Lycra. Speaking of Hell for Lycra, it's Saturday, 18th of August, 2018, Hell for Lycra 15. Tickets are on sale now at the Dundee box office in the City Square. Tickets are also available at www.dundeebox.co.uk. And I believe we are announcing our first guest tomorrow night for Hell for Lycra.
Yes, I actually managed to correspond with Ted on this one. You don't mind if I correspond with Ted, do you?
I can't help it if Ted likes me.
Well, I've got something for the owner, okay? Don't worry, I'm not going to miss him, okay? But anyway, yes, I corresponded with Ted, and him and I have managed that June 30th we will announce the first of many guests of Hell for Lycra.
Well, I can't wait for that. And neither should you. Don't miss it. Be there tomorrow night. Thank you for joining us this week. I'm John Young, he's Gru, and we'll see you tomorrow night in Ardler.